The prevention programs that I have participated in at Columbus Public Health, it was SOS, the program. It was 8th grade. And I started working like my beginning of 9th grade year. I was an intern at the Urban League and going to like different sites, talking to kids, talking to some parents. I remember we did a project on talking to older adults about drugs and the alcohol and how many people are getting affected by it.
I started the Mr. Hughes group in the 8th grade at South High School. And since then till now, it's just been like a reoccurring thing. I'm just constantly like meeting with people, talking to people, and it's been such an impact. Like it affects me when I'm not even like technically doing it. Like I'll just be with random people that have nothing to do with the program, and it still ends up coming up, and I'm ending up talking about it, and it's always been like super helpful. Just like on Youth to Youth, being able to, I was lucky enough at Youth to Youth to be a camper and a camp counselor 2 separate years, so not like back to back because of COVID, but first year I was there as a camper, so I got to experience that way. Then I got to experience it as a youth leader, so both ways was very like eye-opening for me.
I'll say my first year, because I was kind of sort of all by myself. None of my friends came, so I was like, I was scared, I'm not gonna lie. But then like the people there was so like caring and sweet that I felt comfortable talking to them and making new friends. And then like at lunch, I would hang out with the group that I came with. But then like as the years went by, I just got more comfortable, and then I made more friends. More of my friends started coming, and then like the experience meeting new people from all around the world, the activities that they have, I feel like all that was unique and fun.
We both work at Greg Center, but my main focus is I coach youth sports, specifically youth soccer. So I'm always working with the children, and it's more than just the sport. I'm actually like, we're all a bunch of Southside kids, so I'm always talking to them and like helping them deal with stuff outside of soccer, outside of school. Like if they just need somebody to talk to, I'm gonna be there as their coach, as their friend, and all that. And like you can tell, like if somebody's having a bad day during practice, I can tell something else is going on, and we can work through that step by step. Because at the end of the day, they're just kids, and they always gonna need the help that we can provide.
Me, I watch the game room because the kids love the game room, and then sometimes I do tennis and softball when the other coaches are not there and available. So I just like do a little throwing and then a little like practice with them, just so they can get some stuff in.
So like you said, at Greg Center during the summer, we have summer camps. So, and then we both started as just like regular summer camp counselors. But then now, after these previous years, it's obvious notice we were mentoring the interns, you can tell. So it's like every year we get like a new set of interns, a new batch of interns, and then nobody comes in amazing, perfect, ready for the job. But it was up to us to guide them and show them, because after these past few years, I didn't realize in my first year, I was making a lot of the same mistakes or even more mistakes than our interns are now. So now looking back like, wait, you can't do that, and then I'm thinking about like, wait, I used to do that. So it makes it easier to like guide them through the process and help them do what we've already done to make it better for them.
For me, I'll say I'm like a really shy person, so I'm not like outgoing, talkative, but like when I'm around the kids, I feel like myself. It's like, I don't know, every time the kids come in and they say, "Hey Gigi," I'm just like, "Oh my God, y'all remember my name?" Like y'all, you know, so I feel like that played a big role, and I'm like more talkative towards the kids and like getting to know them getting to know me. I feel like that played a big part too.
I would say prevention impacted my life in a big way, in a good way, because like I said, growing up on the south side of Columbus, around Barrick Recreation Center, going to South High School, was like out in Parsons Avenue. You see a lot, and then it ain't always the best. So when you deal with prevention, it makes you realize how much is going on in your community that you don't realize at first. At first, I'm just going to school, I didn't realize what I was actually seeing to actually learning about prevention and realize, wait, that's this, that's that. It's eye-opening, like I said earlier. It makes it more understanding to see what you're dealing with, and it makes you want to stop it. It makes you want to change certain things that should be changed.
It impacted my life because I'll say me, back to like the shy phase, I was like always just alone in my own world, just like not trying to talk to nobody and stuff. But like ever since I joined, it's like I'm more open into trying new things, more outgoing. You never know what's going on at home. While they're like at the camp, that might be the only fun place, happy place that they have. So I feel like that plays a big impact because they have a safe place that they can come every time they want to feel safe.
When you're dealing with something and you want to go one route, which seems like the easier route, most people are going in this route, but it's not the best route, try to prevent going that route by finding another way. Like find something more productive, more useful to deal with, whatever you're dealing with at the time, rather than just following the crowd and doing something you know you shouldn't be doing in the first place.
Don't stop coming outside. Like just always be outside, make new friends, play outside, because I feel like being inside all the time can really break a person down.
My hashtag drug-free because it's because of my family and my goals that I have set. I feel like if you set goals, you'll be more focused on trying to accomplish them than turning to drugs. And then I feel like my natural high is sports, I would say, just because like sports, whether it's watching it, playing it, coaching it, it's a distraction and it's a good one. It relaxes you. Well, I get like energetic watching it, but like it's calming in some ways. Like it makes me feel better. It makes me focus on something rather than stuff I shouldn't be focused on.
My natural high is sports also, because I really love sports too.
Join. Go do it for real, because like, especially when you have great mentors and people to look up to in the program, such as Mr. Hughes. Like Mr. Hughes is a big reason why I just kept coming back. Like I know people like on my age that have been texting me since January talking about they want to go back to youth. They can't wait for youth to youth.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, me too, but that's like in the summer. We got stuff to do now. But it's just like that fire in them because it's such a good thing to be a part of, and it's so healthy and it's so riveting. Like it's something you want to do. So just try it. Just do it.
I feel like nowadays kids are scared that they'll be made fun of for joining things like this, but I feel like don't be scared because it can really give you big opportunities.